Welcome back to Chronos Plays Zero Escape the Nonary Games 999. Today we're back in the past and we're going through door 5.
Go through door 5.
Go me. You gotta shake the boat real fast, right? So we come down here. Right, and I'm waiting for us to go in before I skip the timeline again. Take the bracelet, by the way. Take the bracelet! Yeah, well. Pretty sure I said that when we first did this, too. It was like, yeah, just take the goddamn bracelet, right? Alright, we're done here, right?
And they're gone.
Yeah, great. Now we're gone, too. So, if we come down here... Right? This is gonna work?
Well, we really don't have a choice now.
Maybe? Wait, which one was I taking?
We're not done choosing yet, are we?
Which one is this? The 8th door. Alright, cool. Just double checking. We'll go through 8. There you go. Cool beans. Bye, June. We'll never see you again. Well, same as last time. We'll wait till we're in, and then I'll skip. Yeah, why are we standing around? Don't do that. That's weird.
81 seconds left. Hurry!
Yeah, hurry about that. Why are you still locked, though? Why are you still locked, though? Man, screw you. I'm gonna... Which door is this? This 8? Okay, I'm gonna come down here now. Hopefully that works.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right.
Put the body's on the
7
floor.
pieces.
Nah, it's still locked. What do you mean? What do you mean it's still locked, though? Do you need me to do something there? It's not supposed to be locked. It's supposed to be easy. Why I just go through the timeline like this? What could I have possibly missed there? I don't know. Oh, is this the laboratory where like the? Oh, okay, yeah. There was no really selections here though, right? And she gets trapped because she's dumb. And then we do the escape thing, which is fine. But why locked? But why locked? Computer locker?
Oh, that worked.
I can't do that. Keyboard?
Lotus?
I can't go to the flowchart. Okay, can we stop for a second? Junpei, you made a joke how you're not attracting an old lady to her. Dog, your eyes are not looking at her hands.
What kind of job do you have? What are you?
Okay, what are you?
I'm unemployed at the moment.
Fair
I
enough.
used to work for a cybersecurity firm, but I quit.
Sure. This is new dialogue.
Why?
Huh? Oh, it was just something.
I see.
Hmm.
What are you doing now?
I'm going to try and brute force it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Brute what?
Brute force.
A brute force attack is... Well, the short version is that I just attack the thing head on. The long version?
It's what I do with puzzles. I just keep guessing until I get it
A
right.
brute force attack is one of the simplest ways to break a cipher. It checks every possible combination until it finds the right one. For a complex cipher, it can take a very long time.
This is true.
I'm writing a program that would run an attack like that on its own. It's not the most elegant solution, certainly. But given the circumstances, there isn't much else I can do.
Also, given, like, the timeline for this, that might take hours.
Oh, but back to what we were talking about earlier.
What were we talking about?
The wireless display? It's kind of strange if you think about it, isn't it? How do I put it? Well, let's say you write a program that calculates an addition problem for you, all right?
Sure. It's like the easiest
So you
one.
enter 1 + 1.
3!
The screen will show you 2.
Oh.
See? Isn't that strange?
No? Not really.
Oh, come on now. Of course a caveman like you would think it was strange. You said so just a minute ago.
He doesn't
It's not
remember
that
what he
good,
said a
are
minute ago.
Who calculated 1 + 1?
The main computer, right? You said it connected to the monitor wirelessly.
Yeah, but someone who grew up in a cave wouldn't know that, right? They'd probably think that this thing here, the monitor, is doing the calculating.
Yeah, I know. Yep, my mom and my grandmother and actually some friends that I had were like that.
Once they've decided that, they'll start examining this monitor. They might poke the screen or something. Ah, I see the color changes when I press it here. Then they might investigate the hardware on the inside. Oh, I see. So this wire supplies the power.
Better chew on it.
Eventually, they might even cut the wires.
Don't do that.
Ah, yes. Just as I expected. When this wire is cut, no results appear. Therefore, it must be this device which does the calculations.
Oh.
But the truth is that, just like you said, the computer is doing the calculating. But these cave people wouldn't know that,
Sure.
because they have no idea that the monitor and the computer are connected wirelessly.
Okay.
So,
can't skip this?
What are you
Okay.
trying to say?
Nothing, really.
No, thanks for wasting my time.
It's just, I thought maybe,
That I was an idiot?
what if the relationship between human beings and our brains is like that?
Huh?
Well, let's say you stick a bunch of electrodes into parts of the brain.
Don't do that.
A scientist examining the signals they send out might say, interesting. So stimulating this part of the brain causes the person to see colors.
This one causes him to taste
That
colors.
must mean this neuron cluster controls that function. Okay, let's see what happens when I cut out this part.
Don't do that.
Ah, just what I thought. Cutting off this part causes that function to cease.
As well as a bunch of other functions.
Therefore, human thought processes must occur in the human brain. See? Doesn't
Some
it
of
sound
them.
the same? Maybe the brain is just an output device, like this monitor. Maybe our thought processes actually occur somewhere else, in a main body. We just don't know it. We never even think about it.
Well, I've heard thinking with the wrong head before.
Just like those cave people wouldn't know about wireless communications. We can't imagine that there's some unknown medium that transfers information into our brains, where we experience that information as thoughts.
The brain is just an output device. Human thought actually occurs somewhere else.
Yeah, I'd like to see the evidence on that one.
That's just crazy talk.
Maybe that's the cause of Seven's amnesia. If memory is actually stored somewhere else, in some sort of main body somewhere, maybe he hasn't forgotten anything at all.
Well, isn't that like kind of the crux of amnesia, right? Normally people will eventually remember for the most part. It just takes time.
He's just having a difficult time accessing his memories because the monitor, his brain, has been damaged.
Look, the only cyborg robot here is Ace.
Huh.
I suppose that would explain aphasia and blindsight, too. Perhaps they actually can't speak or see. The monitor just isn't functioning properly. I guess people with prosopagnosia could be suffering from the same thing.
Man, I don't know what that one means.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, what does that one mean?
What?
Yeah.
What? You've never heard of prosopagnosia?
Oh my god, you can actually turn your head?
No. What is it?
Well, put simply, it means a condition where the mind can't distinguish between human faces. In other words, my face would look the same as Clover's or even yours.
That'd be a horrible world.
So they can't remember faces, which is how most people recognize each other.
I mean, to be fair, I have a hard time with, like, names and recognizing people, too. Most because I'm kind of lazy and a jerk.
That means that people with prosopagnosia have trouble recognizing even people they're close to.
That one I don't have a problem with.
Usually they can make do by associating people with other things. Their voices, their clothes, their hair.
But I change my clothes on a daily basis.
Does that mean other people's faces look like blanks?
Oh, like the Slender Man?
No, I don't think so. Well, you've seen monkeys, like in a zoo, right?
Yeah,
To you and me, all the monkey faces look the same,
not exactly, but close.
even though they've obviously got faces. It's almost impossible for a human to distinguish between them.
I mean, what? I mean, yeah, some monkeys can look pretty similar.
The zoo staff that works with them would learn to identify different monkeys eventually. But you or I couldn't, unless one had a scar or something else to set it apart.
Like facial features?
Well, that's how people would be to someone with prosopagnosia.
You know, monkeys do look different, though, right? Yeah, they have, like, a similar appearance, but so don't humans. Like, you can cut up humanity in different, like, you know, nationalities and stuff like that, and they will have similar features. They're gonna look different, though, kind of like monkeys and animals do. I mean, sure, there are some animals that they look more alike than others, but I don't know where we're going with this.
Prosopagnosia. Huh. I didn't even know that kind of thing existed.
That sounds like hell if that is a real thing, though.
And, what were we talking about?
I don't know.
The idea that your brain is just an output device, like a monitor.
I think my brain is like a stationary device now.
Are you serious about that stuff?
Not really. I was just kidding for about half of it.
Oh, she's just fucking with us for the fun of it.
What about the other half?
Well, I guess I was just adulting.
No. No one in this game has been adulting. Like 7 was once in one route. That was about it.
Not funny.
I mean, Ace does the horrible dad jokes. They're not even dad jokes, they're just horrible jokes.
It's nothing more than a story I made up out of boredom. Don't take it seriously.
Can I skip?
It was the first thing that came to mind, and I just talked about it to kill time.
We could have talked about anything else, like why you're wearing that outfit.
But looks like I don't need to talk anymore.
Why?
I don't have to kill time any longer.
Just you. It just reaches over and snaps her neck.
Oh, then you finished that brute whatever thing?
Brute force, are you dumb?
I certainly did. And let's see what we got. Piece of cake.
The screen changed again. What the hell is that?
That's a puzzle.
No idea. Looks like a puzzle.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Huh?
There we go. So if
Nothing.
I go,
So, there's nothing more I can do.
let me do the flow chart.
Well, I guess you're right. Thanks, Lotus.
No problem. And make sure you know when you should thank people.
That's why I thanked you.
Now,
Okay, and then locker.
Hey, Junpei.
Hey, Clover, what's up?
I wanted to ask you something.
Okay. I recognize faces, if that's what you're gonna ask me.
Junpei, you went into door 5 with my brother, right?
Yes,
Did you hear him say, like, anything weird?
everything.
huh? Well, let me think.
Your brother is a weird man.
Sorry, Clover. I can't really think of anything. I mean, he did mention that his hearing exceeds that of a regular person, or something like that, but that's about it.
Okay.
Hey, wait a minute.
Hmm?
Look, I don't know if I should ask you things, but if you don't mind, I was hoping you could tell me if... Is Snake, was he born...
You're talking about his eyes?
No, I was talking about his legs. Have you seen them? They're ripped.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't born blind. When he was a kid, he got in an accident. A really bad car accident. He couldn't see after that. And his arm.
His arm?
Yeah. My brother's left arm is... it's not like a normal person's arm.
Is it a prosthetic?
It's fake.
Yeah.
It's not a real arm. The accident hurt him really bad. To save him, they had to cut off his arm.
It's gotta hurt.
Oh.
Junpei. Oh.
Is that all you wanted to ask me?
I guess.
Look, I'm sorry for making you talk about all that painful stuff.
It's not that.
Oh, what? Oh, that's it? Oh, okay. Sweet. Oh, okay, so there's gonna be more down here. Obviously, because we haven't seen it all, right? Engine room? I'm assuming handle. Time to escape. No. Here. Wait. Well, you tricked me, game. Handle. Maybe handle?
I believe the box has reached...
Okay. Wait for the new dialogue. Oh, it stopped.
You know, speaking of experiments, there was this experiment some scientists did with rats.
Okay, is this gonna be another random story?
First, they took a squarish C-shaped tank and filled it with enough water that the rats could drown in it.
What a bunch of assholes.
The tank has 2 exits. Just to make it easy, we'll call one A and the other B.
That's easy, yes.
Exit A is pitch black, so dark even a rat can't see anything. But exit B is electrified, which means the rat can't leave through it.
What a bunch of dicks.
So, what would a rat do?
Can I
if
put
it
these
was put in this
scientists in an
situation?
experiment like this?
Which exit would the rat choose?
B, of course. The rat has no way of knowing that exit B is electrified.
Exactly. The rat goes to exit B. Of course, like I said, it's electrified, which means the rat can't get out that way. So, after a lot of trial and error, the rat finally finds exit A.
I can't say that's very interesting or relevant. It's simply the story of a laboratory experiment.
And a story about a bunch of assholes.
You're right. It isn't very interesting. Yet. See, these scientists repeated this experiment over and over,
They're kind of assholes.
using hundreds of different rats over several generations. This produced some surprising results. With each generation, the rats took less time to find the correct exit. Eventually, a rat was put in the tank who instantly chose exit A without even attempting to
You can
go to
probably
exit
smell
B.
the burnt rat fur and flesh on B.
But that wasn't the most impressive part. The same experiment was conducted in another laboratory, far from the original one.
Oh,
with
it's
the
one of
same
these
results.
stories.
No, on second thought, the results weren't really the same. The rats in this second experiment began the trials with significantly faster times than the first rats in the initial one.
These were the smarter rats.
These rats weren't related to the others and had never even come in contact with them.
They're the top
Yet,
100 percentile of rats.
they all easily found their
Joey
way to
was
exit
really
A
proud.
as though they already knew. What did it mean?
Are you suggesting something like telepathy?
Man, I think it means people have way too much time on their hands.
They were passing information to one another through some undetectable medium?
How the hell would I know?
I don't know, you're the one telling the story.
I'm not any kind of scientist.
Clearly.
I don't know what made him do that. But I do know that story's true. And if you've got another explanation, I'd sure love to hear it. Come on, let's get going. There's still a lot here we haven't checked out. And we gotta get the hell out of here before June passes out.
Yeah.
Hey, wait. There's something I want to ask you.
What?
Why did they use that tank for the experiment?
Huh?
Well, I mean, it seems like you could conduct the same experiment without the water. They could have just used a dry box, you know?
Because they're assholes.
If they needed to motivate the rats to escape, they could have, I don't know,
Put food?
put some bait by exit B or something. I mean, do they really have to make it so the rats can drown?
You know, the word emergency comes from the same root as the word emerge. You ever think about that?
No.
Huh?
Not a day in my life have I ever thought about that.
Well, an emergency is something urgent, often something dangerous. And to emerge means to sort of come out, or appear, or rise out of something else. So what's going to emerge in an emergency? Inspiration.
Or dead rats.
Inspiration?
Yeah.
A lot of dead rats.
Think about it. When the chips are down, either you crack or your mind focuses and pulls up what you need.
Or you fuck over the other people with you that escape.
So in an emergency, your real potential emerges. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. That's why the rats had to drown. They had to be in danger. There had to be an emergency for inspiration to emerge.
Where do they keep getting the knife to stab my ass? just thought about that. Are they emerging their inspiration with a knife out of thin fucking air to stab me?
Oh.
Wait, which path do we take the knife from? Yeah, which path had the knife? Are you the kitchen? That's the chart room. Captain's quarters. The knife's up here. Operating room. Laboratory. Shower room. That is not the knife. Where is this goddamn kitchen? Wait a minute. Where is the kitchen? Oh, up here? Casino. First class. Second. Kitchen! So who went to kitchen? Because they have the knife. Santa, Lotus, June. June. It's always been June. Even though she died over here. I don't really know. Alright, coming down here now. Cargo room. The 9 photos?
You know.
Oh, it stopped.
Hey, June, are you okay?
Clearly not.
I'm sorry, I gotta go check on her. You finished the box thing, all right?
He's just like, what? I don't know how to read numbers.
Put the cards in the boxes. I'm counting on you. Are you all right? What happened?
Can you stand?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm fine.
Did you touch the fence?
I just tripped.
Don't give me that. Now is not the time.
But it's true. I tripped over a box.
Just let me see for a sec.
The box?
You're still warm.
Why do you gotta make that noise when I check your temperature?
I saw her fall. I think she really did just trip on something, you know? Still, to fall down like that? I think she's probably still a little messed up.
All right, well, let's just get out of here as fast
She's
as
like,
we
no,
can
I'm
so we
really
can get
messed
you to a
up.
hospital.
Oh, I don't think it's anything that serious.
Yeah, no, Emma, you gotta go to the hospital.
I just need a little medicine and some sleep, and I'll be fine.
And you'll get that at the hospital.
Medicine, huh?
Oh god, here comes a story.
Well, if we could get in touch with anyone outside, I'll bet Ace could swing that for you easy.
Why?
Ace? Why?
Huh? Don't you know? He's the president of a pharmaceutical company.
What's the name?
Cradle Pharmaceuticals is the name, I think. Their flagship product is an anesthetic drug called Soparil.
Soparil.
Isn't that the
Soparil.
bad pharmacy?
I've heard of that before somewhere.
Ace, we need to talk.
Soparil.
Also, how did you know that? Did he tell you?
It's an anesthetic that's a gas at room temperature. A lot like how nitrous oxide
Oh,
is.
that's the thing he used to put himself to
It
sleep.
takes only a few seconds to spread, and even a small amount is very effective.
I could use that like every night.
A bunch of countries quickly accepted it for widespread use within their police and military forces.
Wasn't Cradle Pharmacy the place doing the experiments?
It was an effective crowd suppressant and room clearer.
Oh. I thought you were talking about, like, for medical purposes. You're talking about, like, using to calm riots down or just calm rooms of people down so you can go in there. Oh, shit. Was it Russia that did that? I don't know. I don't know if I should probably talk about it, but there was a terrorist event, I guess you can say, where a bunch of terrorists took this place hostage, and I don't know if it was Russia. It was someplace in Europe. I do know that, but they just flooded the building with like sleeping gas. Like even the hostages were affected by it, and then they just went around and took out the terrorists. It killed a lot of the innocent hostages as well due to like side effects and stuff like that. I gotta look that up. I don't remember exactly where it was. It was a while ago, though. At this point, it was probably like 10, 15 years ago at this point.
It was practical, ethical, and the humane nature of it made it the ideal drug. It's been around for about 6 years. They developed it from the extracts of several different roots. It became popular almost as soon as it was made public, with many governments placing large orders. Demand for Soparil skyrocketed, and of course that meant Cradle Pharmaceuticals' stock did too.
Oh, is it as high as GameStop's?
Why do you know all of this?
I heard it from the old man himself.
From Ace? When?
By the number 4 door at the central stairway, when we were searching the second-class room. Remember how Snake, Seven, and you went to door 5?
Yeah?
It was back then. I asked him what he did for a living, and he said he ran his own company. After that, we just started talking, and I guess it just came up.
So,
you know?
Alright, cool. Was he in charge of those experiments? Am I mixing up pharmacies here? Not pharmacies, but like pharmaceutical companies?
Are you worried about something?
A lot of things?
No, nothing.
Because I don't think we went down that path this route. Are you alright?
What the hell is he doing? June, don't push yourself, all right?
Yes.
Santa, could you take care of her? I'll go check on Ace. Looks like he's having trouble.
Yeah, he doesn't know boxes or
Sure.
something.
What are you doing? What happened?
Nothing. My vision has gotten rather blurry, I think, because of fatigue. I can't see very well at the moment.
What can't you see well?
These pictures. I don't care to admit it, but I may be developing presbyopia.
What's that?
Growing old is a difficult thing. At any rate, I'll leave the rest to you.
Okay, I have my phone because I'm about to look at that terrace. What is presbyopia? Farsightedness. Why don't you just say you're losing your vision, you weirdo? Also, one second, I gotta look at that terrorist event. Ah, Jesus, it was 19 years ago. God damn it. Oh, man. So yeah, it was Moscow Theater hostage crisis. Happened in 2000 to October 23rd, 2002 to 26. 850 hostages, ended with the deaths of at least 170 people. Yeah. Not good. Moscow hostage chemical agent. Fentanyl derivative, extremely powerful opiate that they used. Yeah, that'll do it. All right. 19 years ago. Well, okay. It was 18 years ago, but next October it'll be 19. Good God.
I'm feeling awfully tired, so if you don't mind, I'd like to rest for a bit.
You go do that, dog. Can I talk to you about your
Simply
pharmacy?
looking at cards have tired him out. But if it wasn't, what had made him so uncomfortable?
I don't know.
Prosopagnosia.
Oh, does he not recognize faces?
Well, put simply, it means a condition where the mind can't distinguish between human faces. In other words, my face would look the same as Clover's or even yours. So they can't remember faces, which is how most people recognize each other. That means that people with prosopagnosia have trouble recognizing even people they're close to.
Man, you're gonna have a hard time playing Guess Who.
Maybe he's got prosopagnosia? Huh.
He looks very defeated by it.
Well, he looks depressed enough to have it. Oh well. Time to solve the 9 boxes puzzle.
Sure. And we're done there. And you're just gonna bring me back to the flowchart afterward? Yeah, okay. And now it's unlocked, so we come down here, and then we'll skip until we get to the next part, where it is not skipping.
She's not here.
And then I'll go like this. That's it for this episode. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, press like below. If you're not subscribed yet, want to get my videos so I can check out some of the content, see if it's to your liking. Once again, thank you for watching. We all have a great day. You find that hilarious, don't you, Chronos? Absolutely.